During my many years of keeping quail, I've kind of figured out some tricks of the trade that not many people know about, and one of those things is the ability to sex quail before they're 4 to 6 weeks old. These guys are 2 weeks old today, and I can pretty much tell you who's going to be a rooster and who's going to be a hen. And while it is substantially easier with varieties like the Felbfee or the natural Pharaoh because they, have the spots on their chest, a lot of these ones that don't have spots can be the really tricky ones, but there's a simple trick you can use by using your ears. As you know, if you've ever kept quail, the male quail have a very distinct song. It's no national anthem, but, it's kind of nice. But they also have something that I've kind of dubbed the honk. It's not like a goose honk, but it is still definitely a honk. And this is basically how you can tell who's who. This is my rooster Nugget, and he's going to be demonstrating the honk for you today. Please give a round of applause for Nugget. Okay, anyway. Additionally, here's a recording of one of the baby quail that I took this morning. And as you can probably tell, those are very, very similar vocalizations. Obviously, one is, 2 weeks old and one is 4 months old, so, there's a little bit of discrepancy there, but yeah, anyway, I'd be 100% comfortable saying that that guy's going to be a rooster. In contrast to that, it's not as cut and dry with the females, however, it is still pretty easy to tell with a few key notes. One of the main things you can look for is a much softer, delicate sounding voice, such as this. In addition to having much softer vocalizations, the females also possess their own kind of honk that I've dubbed the fairy call, and that is basically this little lovely loop-de-loop sounding little chirp that they do. I love it, it's so cute. I don't know why I feel like naming this the fairy call. It just feels so whimsical and pure. I don't know. It's really cute. Anyway, that's definitely a female, so there's some that kind of fall in the middle where it's hard to tell, so just give it some time, but it's pretty easy to tell once you get the hang of it. So anyway, I know today was a bit of a longer video, but now you know how to sex quail with your ears, so... Oh, probably should have reworded that. Anyway, have a good one. There's a lot more to come, so stay tuned.